Hello, my YouTubers. Welcome to the Raptors post game. It'll take you to 5 minutes and 35 seconds post game of Scottie Barnes. He's gonna talk about his six game winning basket at the end of the game to send it to game seven. So here he is, Scottie Barnes. Enjoy.
Scottie, congratulations. First off, take me through your view of RJ's shot, what went into your decision, and what were you thinking when the ball was hanging there?
Really, I was trying to score. They did a good job of stopping me. They brought help. Just trusting my teammate. He already told me coming down the court before we passed the ball, and he was like, "I got you. Just trust me." Trusted him. Seen the ball bounce up. Seen it bounce up like 2 times. Like, please. Went in, made the shot. Had to get a stop on the other end.
What's up, Scottie? What does it say about this team that you just keep hanging in there, like, you're down guys, it doesn't matter, and the effort on the defensive end is just like unbelievable from everybody on the floor. Like, what does that say about the team?
We're going to fight. We're going to fight. We're going to keep fighting. Just got to take it one possession at a time and figure out ways how can we get stops, and then on the other end, how can we get the best shot possible, and how can we find ways to score. We can do a better job of, executing late, getting some rebounds, boxing out, of course. We had a good lead. They took back that lead in about 45 seconds, but it's about how can we get through that, go on to the next play, how can we keep playing, we're going to make mistakes, how are we going to get better from it, how are we going to go to that next play, and I think we did a great job of, when we made mistakes, going to the next play and executing, finding ways how we're going to get stops, even if they got an offensive rebound. We're still fighting, we're playing hard on defense. We're doing what we do.
Scottie, congratulations. And also, that's a great suit. You look great. The Raptors have never won a playoff game in Cleveland historically. What do you guys have to do to win Game 7 at Rocket Arena?
We got to be ourselves. Do what we did tonight. Play super hard. Make it tough for every single guy out there on the floor. And that just made an impact. Guys stepped up when we needed them to. It's going to take everybody.
Hey, Scottie, over here. Jacoby Walter coming off a pretty rough second half yesterday or on Wednesday in Game 5, and then blown up for 24 tonight. What can you say about his readiness and his willingness to maybe forget what happened in Game 5 and perform today?
I just stay trusting in himself. We know how good of a shooter he is. Even though you said it was rough, he still had about 20, and we needed all 20 of those points in that Game 5. But we know he can shoot the ball at a high level. Wasn't going in the first 3 games, but he found his way. Staying confident, putting in that work, trusting in it. You got to believe in yourself as a player, and we believe in him all the way.
We'll go Michael, Jamal, and then Samson.
Scottie, are you one of those guys who grew up dreaming about playing in Game 7s, doing it in the driveway or, the gym, whatever? What's your feeling about the excitement of that opportunity?
I'm excited, just trying to go out there and win it. It's a must-win game. Got to win.
Scottie, just that first half, especially the way you just were distributing the ball and scoring. Just kind of how would you describe your mindset, kind of coming into that?
Just trying to be aggressive, find my teammates when they're open, causing and creating pressure at the rim.
Then I know, kind of in even that second half of Game 2 and going forward, I feel like you guys just been playing with so much confidence since then. What would you try to just say?
Say that again.
Starting in the second half of Game 2, feels like you guys are playing with a lot more confidence than you started the series. Just kind of what do you feel like you guys found?
We just had to watch the game film, make adjustments, and credits to our coaching staff of making those adjustments, and we found things that work. Got to try things out, and we did it, and we found something. So we're just trying to. Our first thing we got to do every single night is just play hard. We felt like we wasn't playing hard that first game. The second game kind of we started to show it, but that's where it all starts for us.
Hey, Scottie over here. you mentioned playing hard, and obviously you've been busting your tail, but in terms of where you draw that energy from, you have to kind of, there's some offensive possessions you're like walking up to get it back and then blitzing guys defensively. What are you learning about your game, kind of getting pushed to the limits of 48 minutes in a game 6, ball handling all the time, being a stopper on defense?
I don't know what I'm learning, but I'm just trying to win. To be honest, I think that's the mindset of you got to do what you got to do. You got to push through when you are tired. How can you get that energy? I'm just trying to win. I think that mindset just gives me the energy that's needed.
Alex?
Hey, Scottie. I spoke to Jameson before the game, and he said moments or games like these can create moments that can define a season or that can define a career. What do you make of RJ's moment tonight?
They do it in the city where he grew up in. That's truly amazing. The way that shot went in, and when we needed it most, he showed up. That's big time. It's hard to even wrap your head around that.
So there you have it. That was Scottie Barnes. So tomorrow's game, which is Sunday night, 7:30. Uh, the game will start at 7:30. I will have the highlights for you at midnight. So let's see if we can move to the second round. All right. Have a good one. This is Jonnywatts reporting for Raptors playoff basketball. Bye for now.